Hello. Thank you very much, Julie, for the introduction. So, who recognizes this place? Okay. Who's been there before? Yeah? Me too. Me and my family were there in 2015, completely amazed by the flood of light and by actually the amount of information display you could have there. But you know what? We were absolutely not connected with those brands. Firstly, because we did not have any data connection. Secondly, because there is no way how could I actually spot a particular brand there. Now, the problem is that they spend billions, or let's say millions at least, but billions to be there at that time. They spend the same amount of money to be present in the digital world and to have their apps up front. And you can ask those guys before me how difficult it is to have your apps up front. Now, some will tell you, okay, if you want to engage, you go with the QR code. Yes, okay, good, but look here, step 1, download an application. Okay, good, back to square one. Then, now you have the beacons. Hey, beacons is cool, it's trendy. But again, a beacons will interact with an app. An app, and again an app. So if you think about internet to be like a huge library, you know the information is there, for sure, you'll find it. And you even have a cool guy called Google who'll tell you, yeah, it's here, this book there, but go and get it. Wouldn't it be better if you would have a way to get the right content, the right place, at the right time, delivered straight to you? Wow, that could be cool. And that's precisely what we meant to be doing. Firstly, we'll solve the connection issue. We have a way, very easy way to get you connected, the simplest way possible, maybe, that even my dad there could be using, which is connect to the Wi-Fi. The second step is once you get connected to the Wi-Fi, we push you the web applications you need at that moment, at that place, and for the purpose you are in. And I will tell you more about it later. I can deliver this anywhere, and I mean it, in the desert. Challenge me, I will do it. Anytime. It can be done in a breeze. It's here today. Come and speak to me, I show you. We use serious hardware. We are also able to do it on any device. So one development is fitting all the requirements. Tested over even BlackBerry recently, it works. And also any display. That's very easy. So how does it work? Firstly, we have this hotspot, which we manage from the cloud. This hotspot here will then be pushing content from what we call the MWAP store onto this device connected to a display for the media content, and onto your smartphone here, which is actually the way we're going to interact with you. So, if you look at the infrastructure, we don't want to be competing against the 3G, the 4G, and now very soon the 5G, the 5G. But we actually provide another way to do that, because we have a managed way of looking at how you will be interacting and surfing on the internet. So we can capture the interest. We have the way to steer the traffic. So the roadmap for us is, at the moment we have what we call the minimum viable product. It works. We have started to deploy at customers of ours. But we want to look further. And when it gets to airports, for instance, imagine you are a Chinese passenger, you know very little about all these English or even French languages. If you have such a device, a Wi-Fi, you just see Wi-Fi advertised in your own language, you select it, you connect, and you're gone in Chinese, even though you're here in Belgium. And when you are at the gate, you receive one content. When you are at the baggage reclaim, you can get another content. Your baggage did not make it to Brussels. You go there, you select baggage complaint in Chinese, and you go and you do your complaint. We want to go to other use cases and business cases. This one is a famous one. If you look at the train information, you have to first spot the display. What if the display was in your pocket? We have plenty of other of those cases and use cases that we want to bring forward. But what we really want to insist on is that we're going to change the way we interact with the web. We will not ask you to go to the web. The web will come to you. And we have different ways to do that, which is either retailing, making surveys on the spot, and many others. Do we have competition? Yes, there is some competition coming. And this is good news. This is about to tell us that there is a market. We have the possibility to surf on some of Google's developments. I can go into more details off-site. But we're actually here because we seek some support, seeding, and also nurturing the development. And because JC didn't want to join me on this venture, I'm also looking for some others to jump. You still may change your mind if you want. But we're actually looking at building up a team. So remember, first, you cite it. Secondly, you connect. Thirdly, you engage. Thank you very much.